Hello, welcome back. This is Hillary Jacobs Hendel. I'm a psychotherapist and I educate people about emotions. And this is a series on strengthening your emotional health. And what I'm going to do in this session is teach you an experiment on self-parenting. I'm wondering if you can imagine a young child being distressed for a moment, and all the ways that we might comfort a young child in a moment of distress. Right? There's physical ways like hugging and soothing, and there's talking gently and kindly and reassuring that child that everything is going to be okay and that these hard feelings are temporary. Well, that's just the way that we want to approach ourselves. Conversely, if you imagine an upset child and you yell at it, or you heap on the shame and humiliation, or you blame the child, they're going to get more and more and more upset. So we don't want to treat children that way, and we don't want to treat others that way, and we definitely don't want to treat ourselves that way. So imagine for a moment, or remember the last time that you were distressed or upset. And don't go too deep into the upsetting feeling. Pull back a little bit just to notice the edges. And what I'd like you to do is to imagine getting a little bit of space between you, your present moment, present day, wise, calm self, and this upsetting memory, this upsetting moment. See if you can imagine an upset part of you actually coming out of you and sitting next to you. Just try that. It takes some mental energy, but with practice it gets easier. Even if you can get just an inch of separation between you and your upset part of you. Take a deep breath and see how that feels to get a little bit of separation from your distress. Now, I want you to imagine relating to that part of you, right? So you've got your calm, centered, grounded adult self. Now, relating and connecting to a distressed part of you. And see if you can get some sort of an image of that distressed part. It may, in fact, be from a long ago and may take the shape of a young version of yourself. Or it may take the shape of a current version of yourself. But see if you can look out through your most calm, confident, present-day eyes to see the distressed part of you sitting next to you. And see if an image comes up. Good. Really good just for trying. If it's hard, that's totally natural. But even if it's a little hazy and hard, see if you can extend a parental kind of caring to that distressed part of you, in whatever form feels right for you. You can imagine putting your hand on the distressed part of you, the distressed part of yours back. You can imagine giving yourself a hug. You can imagine just looking at it and giving it a smile and reassuring that it will be okay. Very very good. Now I want you to notice what that was like to do, without any judgment or evaluation, just objectively noticing what that exercise was like and what it brought up. It may seem impossible. It may feel like ridiculous. Or you may have had a degree of success in getting some separation between you and your distressed part, but still it may be hard to relate to it in a comforting way. Or you may have been able to get some separation and actually been able to imagine hugging that part of you and reassuring that part of you that feelings are temporary. The one thing that is certain in life is that there's always change, and tomorrow may be a better day. You may need reassurance that you're lovable and worthy of this type of care, particularly if loving, kind care was scarce when you were younger. Now I'd like you to give yourself a real pat on the back for trying this exercise. Well done. Next, we're going to be learning about emotions and the different kinds of emotions, core emotions and inhibitory emotions, and the defenses that are protection that block them. So if you want, you can read up on the change triangle in preparation for the next series of sessions where I'm going to be teaching you all about your emotional life. This is a very valuable tool that I personally cannot imagine living life without, and that I really didn't learn until I was in my 40s. So this is a great opportunity to learn something about yourself that will really carry you on for years of really being able to understand yourself in a way that's very, very helpful, and to help yourself in moments of distress and to prevent heaping on distress for no reason. Thank you for listening. I look forward to speaking with you again. Bye-bye.